Hey everybody, Real Estate Ninja here. I hope you are doing great. You know what's not doing great? Florida real estate. Yep, it's not doing well at all. As a matter of fact, down payments are plunging as people are racing to sell their homes. Inventory is exploding. Interest rates keep going up. Insurance costs are exploding. If you can even get insurance, you can get insurance, but at what cost? There is so much more downside coming to the state of Florida when it comes to real estate. And guess what? The Ninja is going to be diving in with both hands. But not yet. There is so much more opportunity coming. This story is out of Newsweek. It says cities in Florida saw some of the largest declines in down payments for home purchases at a time when homeowners in the state are highly motivated to sell, according to analysts by Realtor.com. It's almost like somebody warned everyone. And you know what's funny is when companies like Realtor.com come out, they're like, well, we can't really hide this crap anymore. It's just sort of obvious. They start giving the data. And like I've said before, gotta repeat it again. The harder the more they go up, the higher they go up, the harder they fall. I don't know that, but you get what I'm saying. It starts in Florida, it starts in California, and then it moves across the rest of the United States. Get ready. No matter where you live in this country, you are going to see a housing market crash. It's going to go down in price. Interest rates are going to go even higher. In the medium to long term, you're going to see massive rises in prices. It is going to cause people to panic. They're going to be selling Airbnbs, their second homes. And a lot of them are going to start to go, screw it. I want to move out right now, sell it, lock in my amount, put that money in the bank and go rent. I know people that are doing that right now. It's going to be so exciting. It says the Palm Bay, Melbourne, Titusville area for the state saw the median down payment plunge nearly 41%, a drop of nearly $12,000 in the first quarter of 2024 compared to the same time a year ago. Osceola, meanwhile, saw a more than 51% fall, amounting to close to $9,000 less in those payments. Naples, Macro Island saw a 14.5% decline in the size of down payments, drop of nearly $11,500. Now, you guys all know the Ninja never reads these stories before he reads them to you, okay? So I'm going to throw out a couple of different ideas. First off, the only people buying right now, there's two classes. Very, very wealthy people are buying up. Well, actually, I can't say that. Nope, can't say that because I just went to a town, one of the most expensive locations in the country, and I went up and I found a home. I was looking at it. They were asking $1.2 million. Beautiful view, no backyard. Who'd want to spend $1.2 million on a whatever? Somebody bought it within 5 hours. I asked the real estate agent, and I said, hey, you know, what kind of activity on the first day? And they go, oh, sold it. Mark, cool. Curious, have you been, because this is a real estate agent that is specializing in really expensive homes, right? And I said, I ask you a question, if you don't mind me asking, what percentage do you think of these people that are buying these homes up are mortgaging them? And she said, actually, a lot of them, they're doing mortgages. I'm like, all right. So they can't afford them. And she goes, and she got all weird with me, of course. Because like inside they know, as I'm asking these questions, they know where I'm going with this. And that's like threatening their entire existence, right? Because they're real estate agents. And they want to believe that everybody always has money, real estate always goes up, blah, 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 blah. And then I go, how long have you been a real estate agent? Oh, since 2010. Like, okay, get ready. You're about to have a surprise. But my point being is that the people in Florida, I believe, what you're seeing is this is the people that are racing in. And it's not that they're just deciding to put less down. It's because they have less because they're buying a cheaper home. So you're seeing cheaper homes as the prices of homes are dropping in Florida pretty substantially. You're seeing, and this is that term, fools rush in. They rush in. They never own a home, or they lost the last one in the crash of '08, and they're racing into buying the cheapest homes, and that's why you're seeing more cheaper homes being sold than and mortgaged than more expensive homes. All right. Oh, does that make sense? All right, cool. Here we go. It says, overall, the state of Florida saw the size of down payments to begin the year drop 3% on a yearly basis, Realtor.com's analyst list revealed. It says the housing market in Florida was catapulted by migrants from other parts of the country during the COVID-19 pandemic. I say, yeah, I guess we're considered migrants if we come from other states to go to Florida. No, I mean, it's not like we're the people like busting through the border that don't pay taxes and want free health care and free cell phone from Obama. No, those are actual migrants. Okay, here we go. It says here, but since then, borrowing costs for home loans have jumped after the Federal Reserve hiked rates to battle soaring inflation. Mortgage rates are now hovering above 7%, making borrowing to finance purchase home more expensive, which is impacting what people are able to generate in terms of down payments. I think that's total crap. The dynamic comes at a time when Florida's housing market, the markets, appear to possess substantial listings. What? Listings are going up? That's... I mean, come on, you figured this. I don't even know what to say right now. Where homers appear highly motivated to sell, according to analysts by Newsweek from last month. High mortgage rates have depressed the housing market activity, experts say. What kind of experts? These are the people from the NAR, the National Association. Gosh darn it, it's their fault. It's not ours. We're trying our hardest to lie to you. That's really what's happening. Since the rise of mortgage rates in mid-2022, demand for homes in these areas dried up, leading to a buildup of inventory. Hannah Jones, a senior economic research analyst, noted in her analytics. She added, the softening of the Florida housing market, it's just softening. Don't worry. It's just softening. We've got a pill for that. It's called propaganda. I hope people swallow a big pill of propaganda. We're going to get that housing market stiffened right up. So she added, Florida housing markets mean home price growth stalled and buyers likely faced less competition and more options. Oh my gosh, this is, okay. I have when becoming a real estate agent, yeah, I told you I sort of rushed it. I just went and challenged the test in California because my brokerage, we were working on a big property, like over $30 million property, and it was going to crap. Me as one of the owners, I'm like, I can't legally go in and fix this. It was like an 8-month escrow. Dealing with big hedge funds and all. Yeah. Anyway, so I went and challenged it. Well, what I noticed, because I passed it the first time, and California's real cute. They're like, okay, you can't just go take the test and challenge it. We got to make it look hard. So you have a timer. You have to take the class. And so I just went click, 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 click. Yep, okay, cool. And I never just take the test. Never read the stuff, right? Because I was an investor. I get the terms. Well, real estate agents aren't taught economics. So all they are is cheerleaders, just glorified cheerleaders. And it just disgusts me when they talk about things they don't understand. Well, what happens when inventory goes up? I don't know. It means homes are going to go up. Yeah, that's what we're going to tell them. What happens if all of a sudden, mortgage rates go up? We didn't even see this coming. Yeah, you did. The Federal Reserve actually told you, hey, we're going to get on top of those mortgage rates and interest rates. We're going to rise them. Create like a slow economic death for all y'all people. We're going to start in about 5 months. I mean, before even the first ever raise on the Federal Reserve side, they're like, we're going to give you 5 months to figure out what to do. Ninja's like, y'all better refinance your homes right now because this is it. This is the bottom until the crash, and then nobody's going to be able to qualify for these unless you're listening to the Ninja. And I mean, because nobody's teaching this. All these other YouTubers are out there like, we're just reactionary. We're just going to tell you what's happening. That's all. We're not going to actually put our neck out on the line and tell you what's coming in the future because we don't know what the crap we're doing. It's just crazy. Whew. Does that make sense to you? Now it says, what's next? Let's read this little bit of awesomeness. Mortgage rates are expected to stay higher for longer. Wait a minute. Again, a reactionary statement, because that's what Jerome Powell's saying. He goes, I didn't do my job well enough and crush this thing, so we're just going to slow burn. We're going to keep all you people in the hurt locker. The pain tube. Oh. And it says, because inflation continues to prove stubborn to fall to the Fed's target of 2%. Well, if anybody knows what they're talking about, let me explain this. Fox Business, CNBC, y'all have a bunch of talking morons on your show. This is how it works. Inflation's not stubborn. The Fed doesn't want you to know that they're going to collapse the markets. Honestly, that's it. And they're going to do it slow enough to where you don't blame them. Because if they came right out and said, hey, we're spiking rates, We got to go from 0 to 5%. Sorry. We're just going to tell all y'all right now, just don't borrow any money. We're going to smack you upside the head. But they do it little by little. So people keep going, oh, I gotta borrow money. I gotta borrow money because rates are going up. Oh, you know, because a lot of people are just like robots. They're like, oh, I got FOMO. I gotta borrow money. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna borrow it, and I'm gonna put it into crypto, or I'm gonna put it into stock market, or I'm gonna put it into the money market because it's cheap money. And that exacerbates the problem. I know that's a big word, and I say it wrong all the time, and it sounds like something bad, but it's the truth. Whew, I need some more coffee. Now, she added, because guys, we're listening to a senior economist right now. She added this, oh yeah, we already went through the softening and the pill thing. What's next? All right, copy. Oh, here we go. Realtor.com's Jones suggested that while on a yearly basis, down payments trended down the first quarter of this year compared to the third quarter of 2023, they actually rose. That suggests that down payments may, in fact, continue to climb and continue a new peak later in 2024. Well, Jones, let me explain the difference between a year-on-year basis and what happens in quarterly changes or even month-to-month changes. That's a big deal because when things start to dip, they go down more and more and more. Why? Because the more things go down, the more it hits the media, the more the ninja talks about it. And then all of a sudden, we have ourselves a rolling snowball. More people get involved. More people start selling their homes. They start panicking. Look, I got to be honest with you. I'm so dang excited about this. It's painful. I just hope that all of you are getting ready for this because people that are diving in right now, they see like a 5, 10%, 15% drop on a home price as compared to a couple years ago. That ain't nothing. You just locked yourself into the hurt locker because the snowball is a rolling. Hey, talk about rolling, I better jam. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you got something out of this. This is the Real Estate Ninja. It's the backup channel. If you don't mind hitting the subscribe button, that'd be awesome. If not, no worries. We still be friends. The Real Estate Ninja is out.